AC Radio in full effect. I hope you're enjoying your day. I hope you're having the best day ever, people. Yes, I am. Thanks for hitting that download button. Thanks for following us on social media. And if you haven't, subscribe to our YouTube channel and like our Facebook page. Follow us on Twitter and Twitch and Instagram and all those social media shit that you're warping your brains with. Shout out to my sponsors. Shout out to Upgrade Brain Formula. When you're wanting to wake up your brain receptors, this is the little stuff right here. I do a shot of this, and I instantly start doing push-ups and squats and exercise. And I tell you, this stuff works. It moves the blood to the front of your brain, and it helps you make better decisions in life. We'll talk about bad decisions in a little bit, but use promo code DISRUPTION at freemanformula.com. Also, shout out to EJA Moving Services, Joey's at 307, Utica Coffee, my attorney Dave Longeretta, Saranac Brewery, Ballsy, ballwash.com. Use promo code members only for a 15% discount. Get yourself some nut rub. And Lasting Confidence. LastingConfidence.com, where men go for growth. Jenny Red, I could put an extra inch on your dick.
Ooh.
I can.
Really?
Just by going to LastingConfidence.com. It's where men go for growth.
What if you don't have a dick?
Well, then we can grow you one. We could.
So it's like a dick seed?
It's incredible. It's a procedure, and you go, it's like a couple quick little, it's like Botox for your cock.
Okay.
It is, but it lasts forever.
All right.
It does.
Is a new one.
So it is. It's brand new.
It's better than a penis pump, I guess?
LastingConfidence.com. It's better than a penis pump. It's very discreet. You go down, it's very affordable. You can put it on your credit card.
How much is it?
It's about $8,000. It's about $8,000.
To get an extra edge.
But if you use promo code DISRUPTION, I could get you a discount too. So it's going to be a little bit under the cost for knowing me.
Okay.
But yes, it gets you an inch or more. In fact, we did a podcast with Jeremy Freeman, who is the proprietor of all of this, LastingConfidence.com. And he says some guys are coming in at 1.5 to 2 inches after a procedure. But they're guaranteeing an inch.
I'm speechless.
Right?
This is, yeah.
Their sponsors are trying to get their word out there, trying to get their product out there. It's actually booming. Their business is booming.
I could imagine.
It's booming.
There's a lot of people out there.
It's very quiet and discreet. A lot of guys want to get a bigger dick or whatever.
You can't throw a paddle boat in the middle of an ocean or
right.
a hot dog down a hallway. Just
all that stuff.
Yeah.
Park in the garage.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Me, I'm a locker room guy. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I've seen dicks for years, just playing sports and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm strong enough in my sexuality that I know that I don't like cock.
Yeah.
I think they're disgusting, actually. I love a vagina. Love.
Good for vagina.
You. But anyways, Jenny Red's in the house today. Great start. Kicking it all off to a great start. Well, I know I could talk to you about like this.
Cock and vaginas.
Right off the bat. Well, last time you were here with the Uncle Louie show, we were talking about if Elton John and Freddie Mercury fucked.
Yeah, and then he drops the bomb on us about the Queen dying, and I was like, I didn't know what to say in that situation, but hey, I survived it.
You did survive it. Yes, you did.
Thank
you
you.
got a lot of stuff going on in your life.
I got some stuff.
We got the beer garden opening up at the brewery. You're over there flipping. You're making food, not flipping burgers, but you're doing your stuff
there. Yeah, and I get to work with some really awesome, exciting people that don't suck. So like, I wake up and I'm like, I actually look forward to going to work, and I keep thinking like the honeymoon's gonna wear off, but it just hasn't. Everyone just works their asses off. Like Tara, that runs the events, all that. Sorry, she's like my hero. Like this girl just does everything. She used to work at Oma Gang. She's just a beast. And then we got the beer garden kitchen going on right now. It's just like kind of more simplified, like Americana, like, was not even Americana, sorry. Some of it's German pretzels, whatever, just to go sit outside and have beers. And it's such a good environment. It's like a community. I just think that maybe I died in 2012 and I'm in the Matrix because it's just a fun place to work at.
Cool.
Yeah, and then the chef, Tim, he's, we're along with Tara, they're working to do a restaurant in the 1888 room, which they're going to be doing was it rustic American style food with like a French and German twist. And they also just got their liquor license, and so we're gonna we're all gonna be just blowing it up.
You're gonna have liquor over there at the brewery.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh, yeah.
Stepping it up a little bit.
Well, it's not my game. I'm just lucky enough they let me be an aquatic engineer there.
Well, you're
I watch
participating.
plates, yeah.
You're participating.
But they're also letting me put together an art show for December 10th, where actually I'm getting a lot of like badass artists in the area that paint, draw, sculptors. Even got one guy, Thomas, that does quilting. So we're gonna have a couple of these like really amazing quilts. Now, think about quilting, grandma style. It's nothing like that. It's like really with an artistic twist and very just mind-blowing, to be honest. So yeah, I get to do that, so that's kind of cool.
That's cool. It's kind of similar to something what we're doing at the Stanley Monthly.
Yeah,
We're doing our art show once a month where
I didn't know that.
We've been doing it for like 6 months now.
Sign me up.
Well, maybe. We've been doing great. We did one with Karen Vita, we did one with Fletch, we've got one coming up with Jim Sim and Victor Lanuza, and so yeah, we've been kind of tapping into the art world here because there's so many great artists in the area.
Definitely, like Fletch is doing the show too. Then there's like Dave Oster. He's going to be in the show. He did that really beautiful pen and ink drawing of like Saranac, and
oh yeah.
I just I just know these people because I do art too. So
I love that picture.
Man, I got one in my house already.
Do you?
At it. Yeah, David's just amazing, sweet man, and like I just love when I run into him. We're always just like kids, like what are you working on? It's just. I want to create an event where it's a positive environment for us artists, kind of just like meet and just hang out, and then our friends, come out too. I'll probably have some music and obviously some drinks.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds fun. Are you currently working on some projects yourself, or are you too busy to do your art?
Well, yeah, definitely. I always do art. Actually got a couple pieces that I just, whenever I have time, like I do like, those landscape type things. So like, sometimes I have to let the paint dry in order to add more, like, just say, like a black color to create a better shadow effect. And so I got 2 of them actually up in my house I'm working on. I mean, I'm always doing weird stuff, that's just, I wake up and like, oh, let's put this little line here,
Is there something new that you want to try out in the art world? Something you've never done before, artistically speaking?
I think I've done it all.
Really?
Even body painting.
Have you?
Yeah.
Wow, no kidding.
Yeah.
Are you busting my balls? Or there's got to be something that you've never tried before in the art world. I just feel like it's such a broad.
I mean, I've done sculpting, I've done painting, obviously, drawing really well. Like I've just done it all. I don't think I could have the patience to do quilting. That's just not for me. Like no.
Take years.
No, thank you.
Do you know crochet?
Oh my God, knitting. The knitters get together. I can't. Just can't. Have no ability.
My cousin will always get me a scarf for Christmas, and it's always crocheted. Yeah, it's great. It's cool. I mean, she puts the time in it. She puts the work in it. And she'll, each and every year it's a different color. Like
that's kind of cool.
Last year was a Comet's color, and the year before
I admire anybody that can do that. I can't. I look at it and I just freak out. Yeah, no.
Reminds you of your nanny.
No, not my nanny.
Mine.
Oh, yours.
Oh, for sure, all day long.
Nice.
So you got this art show going on, but you also...
I also got some stand-up comedy going on.
Yeah.
It's the big reason why I'm here.
Okay.
I'm super excited.
You're here to tell us jokes?
No, I am a joke. Oh, don't... No. Yeah, thank you for that one.
We'll put
Charity.
this close by just in case.
Yeah, you got like a gong too, like for the gong show, like bong. Yeah, so basically, I also have my hands in other things. I'm also working with pens in the New Hartford Mall. Angela Becker is another Jedi in the area where she manages the place, and she's definitely approached me a few times about doing some comedy there. So 2 days from now, October 20th at 10 p.m., we're doing, my little comedy thing, I call it Utica Comedy Nights. So I'm putting together, along with Angela, a badass night of comedy. We even got a DJ. It's going to be playing us some music. And then I got, the gangster rap. And then I got like 6 comedians coming in. I think 2 or 3 are from the Syracuse area. And I met like one at the Funny Bone when I performed out there in May. Country boy. And he's just out back smoking a big old doobie. And I was just like, hey, what's up? And I just loved him as a person. So just a really good, talented comedian. This guy, Tori Stewart, he's been like everywhere, like New York City, Binghamton, was at Rochester, just anywhere. This guy's funny as hell. Like everybody that I got in the show is just funny as hell. Like it's just, and I'm just like, I don't know, my head might explode because I'm like, it's just so much to do with it. You got to plan. You
also MC too, right? In between?
Yeah, I host it. I even had to design the tickets for it, the flyer. Actually do stuff other than just be a nitwit on stage. So, yeah, and then you got to make sure the lighting's right, everything's right. And then, like, for me, like, I have to make sure my intros for the comedians are proper, so I have to get their information. And then I have to even write that out, study it, make sure I don't say the names wrong because I'm notorious.
Pronunciation is key.
Yes, allegedly.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so it's a lot of planning, but I'm excited about it because it's just... it's great to be a part of it. And then we're doing more shows in November. And I don't know. The sky's the limit.
Are you constantly writing comedy?
My life is a comedy. So literally, like...
But do you write it down? Like, if a weird thing happens to you, just go right to your notes and start punching it in?
I have a little notepad right here on my phone. I got, like, anytime something crazy happens, I'm like...
Which is daily.
Yeah, almost.
The world of Jenny Rudd.
Yeah, I mean, my life is literally like a Family Guy episode, just on acid. I don't know. I don't do acid.
You should.
Yeah, maybe.
It'll open up your brain.
Yeah.
Try it. I love it. I haven't done it in a bunch of years, but it was fun when I
feel
did.
like it was more of a younger thing to do. I'm
Totally.
Just, now I'm 95. It just not my cup of tea.
Yeah, you might break your hip.
Yeah, like you walking around limping.
I have a broken hip. Anyways, so when's that going on? It pins this Thursday?
Yeah, this Thursday, 10 o'clock.
Thursday?
It's a late show, but Angela wants to try out something a little different in the area because it's like, just kind of come out. It's like $7 for advance tickets, $10 at the door. Inbox me for reservations or call them for the reserved seating. There's going to be food, drink specials, go-go dancers. No.
And you can play games. There's
there's a bowling alley in there. There's even the axe throwing thing.
Throw axes and a bunch of cool arcade games.
Yeah. It's. I think it's like I love the setup of it. It's just it's like the perfect setup for that. Especially in this area for comedy.
Oh yeah.
So I'm excited.
So it's something that they're going to open their doors to more often?
Definitely. Yeah. We're going to be doing a speed dating night, and I'm going to host it, I guess. And we're going to try to get some of you lovely singles together. And I guess they do the speed dating thing where you talk for 3 minutes and you go to the next person.
Yeah.
That should be a really entertaining
What are
time.
your go-to speed dating questions? Like when you're sitting face-to-face with the guy, what are your top 3 questions?
I have never done speed dating.
Well, let's go through it. I've never done it either.
The top 3 questions.
What would be your top 3 questions you would ask the guy that's sitting across from you?
Are you married? It's usually, or how many?
Is that your first one? Are you married?
No. Or how many women do you have in your life that consider you their boyfriend?
Right.
That's another
How
one.
many people think they're dating you?
Yeah. That's,
like that
some
one.
of them are like, oh, I'm single. And you're like, oh, surprise, you have a girlfriend you didn't tell me about. Well, that's darling. No. And then like another question would be like, do you live at home with mom and dad,
Uh-huh.
Because there's always those guys that are like, hey, I live at home with the roommates. Like, your parents? And then what about the third one? What would your speed dating questions be?
Have you ever been to jail?
Oh, yeah.
That would be a first one.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might want to know their credit score.
Whoa, that's some deep shit.
But that would be later on in the questioning, not right off the bat.
If you're going to get married, it's some...
Right, but the credit score thing, because I don't want these people leeching off me.
Well, yeah. That's why, I don't know. It's just...
I don't want to be paying bills for somebody who's like, oh, I can't make rent right now.
Well, no,
and my cell phone bill is due.
No,
and
yeah.
I'm not a bank.
I can't live like that.
Right.
I loathe people that do that, And another thing is never date somebody that has less than you because they'll take from you.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I can see that. Oh, how about this? You got a job?
Mm-hmm.
That's the third one.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Do you work?
That's a great one. Do you work?
Yeah, it's just simple. Do you work?
Yes.
Yeah, because you don't want to be dating no broke motherfucker.
Right. Have you ever spent some time in a mental institution?
Oh, man, I could say no, I haven't.
No.
But I bartend, so sometimes it feels like a mental institution.
Okay.
Because the people that come in are...
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Physical activities?
Oh, yeah. I mean, maybe... what do you do? What do you like to do? Do you work out? Do you do sports?
Mm-hmm. These would be questions you would ask.
Do you drink? Is definitely number one, probably. So,
well, are you married would be number one. Are you married or do you have a significant other would be the first. I would throw that one right out there at the beginning.
And then what's your credit score?
That would be towards the end. That would be towards the end.
I don't know. I mean, you just got to fill it out, I guess.
Mm-hmm. And do you have an employer?
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you pretend to work?
So when's the speed dating thing happening?
I think we set the date for that one. It's probably going to be sometime in November. I think maybe I don't know. We rescheduled it, so I know it's in November because it was supposed to be October 13th, and we just had to redo it, I guess, the date.
Yeah. A lot going on.
Yeah, no, seriously.
And you think there's a lot of interest in the speed dating thing?
I don't know.
Have you like asked around, did a survey or anything?
This is going to be first for me. I think maybe because there's a lot of Norwals out there looking for their unicorns. So.
Can I just say the dating pool is depleted here in the area?
No shit.
Yeah.
It's why, I don't want to date anyone. It's like, no.
It's gone down to like, it's not your girl, it's just your turn.
Oh, wow. Well, I think it's more like I'm just going to wait till I get into a retirement home because then by then the wives are dead. And then I could find this guy that can't really move around. He's not mobile, so he can't run from me, Maybe I could even try prison dating,
Prison dating, there you go.
Right. Hey, baby, I know where you're at.
That's what my buddy said. If you're in prison doing the life sentence, you might as well just get married. At least you could get laid once a month. You get conjugals once a month.
I don't know.
That's if you're doing a life sentence, though.
Yeah, I just don't go to jail.
No.
It's vacation I don't want to be on.
That's why that would be a question on my immediate top 5.
Yeah,
have you ever been to jail?
I've been to jail for stupid stuff.
I mean, and the next,
and it was like for tickets, driving without a license.
The follow-up question would be what for?
Yeah,
I mean, if it's a driving infraction,
did I serve time? No.
Yeah, right.
No.
Did you serve time? Did you ever stab anybody? Like, if you stab somebody, I'm not asking you any more questions. I'd probably just get up. You wouldn't want to know,
like, at least why.
If it's at pins, I'm going to go to the bowling alley and knock some pins down until my next contestant steps up to the table. Play some balls, yeah.
Play with some balls.
Roll some stones, as they call it. That's cool, though. This is something that's needed around here.
I think so.
Yeah.
Just making events for people to do, just so you can escape life for a few hours. COVID's been horrible, and now we're all trying to return back to normal living. And so, hey, if I can make something that people like to do, or an event with great people, it's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can finally feel things finally coming back. Finally,
yes, it's long overdue.
Long overdue. I was just saying that the other day. It's like I finally feel back. Where it's just like we were all in that little funk, depression, black cloud over our heads for a couple of years.
Alcohol replaced coffee.
Yeah.
And everybody accepted it. And it was okay if you were drinking alcohol at 8 o'clock in the morning. Mm-hmm. Nobody cared.
Nobody cared. It's fun, though.
Yeah, it was kind of technically,
I had fun for a little bit there. It got to be, it was fun going live and every day because 2 weeks to flatten the curve. All right, 2 weeks. I'll just sit around and get drunk. All right, another 2 weeks. All right, so there's another 2 weeks. And then it kept going and kept going. And then it started to become a fucking drag. And when it
was like a never-ending nightmare. And I keep waking up thinking, it's none of this happened, Like it just fucked with everything in everybody's lives,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Not a good time.
But now we're back to events, which is good.
Yes.
And everybody's doing well. And the other thing is, too, I've seen the local music scene really pick up after COVID.
Yeah.
And it's really cool to see all these bands that have formed in the middle of COVID, and now they're out there doing gigs and playing, and it's just adding to the music scene. It's really cool to see finally, I think music's back in Utica.
Well, I think what COVID did for me, it just made me really reassess what I wanted in life, because I got it twice, and it got me really sick the first time, and the second time was not fun either. And after that, I was just like, I'm just going to be a freight train out of control until I hit something. I don't care, as in doing positive, good things, if I can. Because I was just like, you don't know, when you're going to be gone, any minute, boom, done,
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
But you formed a company in the middle of COVID, didn't you?
Well, not in the middle of it. Actually, in the beginning, I had a business partner, and what was it? It's Jenny's Meats, Marinades, and Rubs. And I love to do barbecuing because I'm very passionate about it. So I got several awesome rub recipes, but then I also learned how to do jerky. And I'm very obsessed with it. It's actually good. People buy it.
How did they buy it? Online?
No. Well, right now I'm actually sitting back because with the first business partner that I had, I'm just going to politely say the band broke up, and I did not agree with the antics of this person because I like to do my stuff right, actually out of a real kitchen, not out of my house. I actually want to have a license, I actually have an LLC. I want to be on the books, not trying to make a quick buck because it's I'm putting my everything into it. Even design my own website. I do my own photography for it. And you got to test out all your recipes. So what I'm doing right now is doing kind of this beta testing, and then going to eventually get a kitchen somewhere. But I'm kind of just resting on that because right now I'm a little busy with other things.
Yeah.
Comedy, and I'm going to be doing paint and sips at Penn's as well.
I tried the jerky. It was great.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I tried it at the brewery for the Disco Biscuit show. You gave us some.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, it was really good. I like it. You do it thin, though.
Oh, you're talking about the thin? Did I give you the beef one?
Yeah. The thin one.
Oh, yeah.
I do kind of like the thin. I like them both. I'm a beef jerky connoisseur, I would like to think I am.
Yeah.
And the thick ones, they get a little stuck in your teeth a little too much. That gets annoying. But the thin, what you did, was cool because you didn't get any stuck in the teeth, and it was very flavorful.
It was like a what I took was this ground beef, so it's like 93% lean. No fat in it. Then I mixed in cheese with it. That one had cherry peppers in it as well. So like you take it, you blend up your mix, and then you roll it out, and then you cut your strips, and then you dehydrate it for like however long it takes. And I feel like they're kind of like meat chips, and they're just so good to snack on.
Right.
There's no sugar in it, so if you're trying to do like the keto thing, which my fat ass has been trying to like lose some weight, so I've lost like a pant size since I've cut out like sugar and like carbs. Try to stay away from it.
That's awesome. Good for you.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, eat healthy and your body will be happy. You know.
Have you been making jerky your whole life? Is it something you've always
I just
been
started this.
This just all started.
Yeah, because I got mad at the business partner because basically they were acting like they were the only person in the company, allegedly, and then she was only making her jerky. And then I was just like, well, just F it. I'm going to start making my own. And then, it's actually not that hard to do. You just got to learn how to do it. And then
it's all about the spices and the hydration.
Well, I mean, I know, yeah. And I also know I got a good palate because, I cook for a living. So it's like, it was fun to do, actually. So, I mean, I enjoyed doing it, You have
a website?
I do. Jenny's Meats.
Jenny'sMeats.com? Mm-hmm. Oh, cool. And is it something you do like made to order type thing?
So technically right now I got to work out of the kitchen before I do any more orders because it's like I don't want to have the state coming after my ass, if that makes any sense. So I can go run out of space, but yeah, if I need to do orders, I could definitely go do that,
Cool.
But, you just, you got to do your stuff right. You got to get the packaging done right, labels, all that stuff. And it's just, no offense, I just have a little bit of integrity and I'm not going to half-ass it,
Yeah. Don't half-ass it.
No, it's, something I love doing, and I want it to be something.
Yeah.
I'm shooting for more, like, launching it out more, like, next summer,
Are you going to have spices and rubs and stuff like that? That's the whole plan?
I got one called Meat Candy. It's so damn good.
Meat candy?
Yes. It's like you take it, you just, you take the actual seasoning, and you put on ribs. Throw that shit just even in the oven, and it just, like, it just candies on your actual ribs. And, like,
wow.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's like just like chili powder with lemon pepper and what's the other, brown sugar, and then other spices, which I'm not going to say. But yeah, it's good. I also use Utica coffee in it too.
Do you just sit around and get baked and just try different stuff out, or?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's the plan. Yeah.
I think.
Smoke a bunch of Chiba.
Yeah, I mean,
and then just taste and.
One day I got so stoned, I took a pepperoni and I battered it, and I fried it up, and then I put like some marinara on it. The shit was good.
Battered pepperoni.
Yeah. And then actually at work this past week, I made because we all went out Friday night, me and my coworkers at the brewery, and then the next day I knew it was going to be a little tough for us because we're doing that Waz, the Polish shots. So
the cherry stuff.
Oh god, it's 100 proof.
Yeah,
it whooped my ass. So anyways, the next day I brought in thick cut bacon, and then I call it bacon wings. So I take the bacon, marinate it in, was it buttermilk? And then I put it in like a cornstarch batter. Then I do it in an egg wash, back in a cornstarch batter. And then you toss it in hot sauce and throw some blue cheese crumbles on it.
Wow.
Well, you have to fry it first.
It sounds like a process, though.
It's a process, but it's so damn good.
Yeah.
Especially when you're hungover.
How long will that take?
It's actually, the actual cooking process is maybe about 7 minutes to fry it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. The hardest thing is just battering
Is the batter going back and forth?
Yeah, but when I worked at this college up the road in their kitchen, I had to make so much fried chicken, so much fried fish. So I literally I'm like really good at that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So it's not nothing to me. I just know how to do it. Boom, boom, fast, launch it, execute.
Sounds delicious.
I don't know. It's very fattening, but hey, you only live once.
What's your go-to thing to eat? Like when you're sitting around the house?
My go-to
Yeah,
thing?
do you have a favorite snack or anything?
Lately it's been that thin jerky. Yeah.
You got enough of it around that you just snack on it?
Well, actually, I make my own for just me sometimes.
Copy that, yeah.
Yeah, and but no, from there because I have been trying to lose weight. I've been doing salads, but that gets old. So pretzels, gluten-free pretzels.
Gotcha. Oh, you're all gluten.
Yeah, I got the The ism.
The isms.
I'm one of those people. I'm celiac disease.
The isms, huh?
Yeah.
That was never really a thing. Was it a thing for you when you were a kid?
Well, you know,
Did you know about it when you were a kid? When did you finally know that you had this?
Starting 2013, I started getting these incredible migraines right after Thanksgiving.
Uh-huh.
And I remember I ate like a big Thanksgiving dinner, and I felt like I was so hungover the next day, and I didn't even drink anything. And this just went on and on and on for 3 or 4 months. And I just was like immobile, like I couldn't think right, brain fog. I had like fibromyalgia stuff going on. Anyways, it just went off and on for probably like till 2017, till I had somebody that I worked for, it was an executive chef. He said to me, because he noticed when I would get like sick, he's like, maybe you have a gluten problem. So it took like the doctors like 7 months to finally get me in for the endoscopy, and they had to do the tests on your small intestine. And then there's like, oh, you know, congratulations, you don't process gluten. Yeah, then you know, it's okay. Like I'm fine with it now that I know. But
Is this something you develop later on in life, though?
Yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
I think so. But I don't know. There's like little hidden things throughout my life I kind of could attribute to it.
I gotcha.
Yeah. So I mean, like one of the things is that actually, nobody knows is your small intestine actually produces a lot of serotonin. So if that's inflamed, you're going to be depressed a lot. So ever since I figured this out, my depression level has been kind of like not there. You know.
Oh, good.
It's weird what it does to your body.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is probably really boring for people to hear.
No, actually, it's interesting to me because of the fact that, like, gluten, the whole celiac disease, it never really was a thing until, like, maybe 10 years ago.
Well, actually, it's been around for thousands of years. And then here's another thing.
How come you've never heard about it, though? It was never out there, like...
I don't know.
All of a sudden, I turn around and, like, everybody I know can't eat gluten.
Well, here's another thing, though. A lot of these people, everyone that you know that can't eat gluten really aren't celiacs. They're gluten intolerant. Allegedly. So, but point is that I really do have it. So I've went and read everything I can, you know, on the shit. It's been around, you know.
Drop some knowledge on me.
What do you want to know?
Well, it's been around for a while, but like, how is it?
It just causes inflammation in your body. Because what it is that there's an enzyme in the actual, or protein in the actual wheat, whatever, and then what happens is that gets into your system and your body attacks it. Like it's an autoimmune disorder, actually.
Okay.
So my body will attack it. I'll get bad stomach cramps sometimes. Then I'll get like really bad muscle cramps. It's insane. And then like the fibromyalgia where everything's inflamed, brain fog where you just don't. It's worse than a hangover. It's like you just want to die.
Do you take medication for it?
No, there's no medicine.
No.
And then I even have to watch what medicine I take.
You just watch what you eat, pretty much.
Yeah, everything I consume I have to watch out. Like so, if like I take like just say antibiotic, I got to make sure there's no wheat starch in it. It's annoying. It's like now I'm a gluten whisperer. Like
Yeah, you have to just be careful. Keep an eye on things.
But I know how to cook, so it doesn't really affect me anymore.
There you go.
Like fuck it.
Fuck it.
Yeah, the only thing that sucks is I don't get to drink craft beer.
Is there craft? There's got to be gluten-free craft beer out there. There has to be.
There are a few, but then, you know, a lot of places just do like the cider beers, and sometimes they're just too sweet for me. Now, I do like this green tea. This stuff is pretty darn good, you know, that they make. It's not like too sweet. I'm just not a fan of like super sweet cider beers. Like, I just think, go to hell. And then I really prefer to have like an IPA, just a really thick, heavy, good.
The cider beers, they'll help, huh? Or no?
They're some of them are okay.
Some of them are okay.
I prefer to die versus drinking one.
What about like the green teas or the seltzers?
I
or the
love
White
these.
Claw? Yeah, you can drink those all day.
Yeah, I mean not all. I mean I don't want to drink all day. I mean even though I'm a functioning alcoholic. No, I'm kidding. No, yeah, these are great. I love them. Yeah.
My favorite too.
Yeah.
They'll like the green teas in. Are they going to discontinue making those? I heard.
Is
that true?
I did not hear that. I know they brought some back in there.
They did?
And
okay,
everybody,
good.
The staff all like bought cases and were bringing them home.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't.
The rumor was they were going to discontinue those.
I hope they don't.
They
I love
better
them.
not.
Yeah, I would be devastated.
I'll be pissed.
Oh, I'll quit.
I was so mad when they stopped making Black Forest. I can't even drink it now,
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And that was a long, long time ago.
Weren't they were selling that.
And then it came back at one point, but I don't know if they still make it or
Well,
not.
I know McSorley's down in New York City. They get their beer made from Saranac. That's, by the way, if you don't know, McSorley's is the oldest like bar in New York City, allegedly.
I've been there many
And
times.
yeah, I love it there.
Yeah.
But they were using the Black Forest, and I forget what other one they were using from Saranac. 'Cause you know how they have the dark beer and the light beer.
That's all you get.
Yeah, so maybe they didn't completely discontinue it. I don't know. I can find out for you.
If they ever clean that place up, they'd lose all their business.
Oh, McSorley's?
Yeah. And they've got the wishbones that are hanging from the guys that left for World War II. They're still hanging up there, and they're like covered in like 6 inches of dust.
Oh my God, the soot. And the floors are just covered in, was it peanuts they give you?
Yeah.
I love it though.
Me too.
I just love dive bars like that. You know, you just want to go off the beaten path and just get, a couple drinks in you and not have to worry about seeing people that, not in a bad way. Sometimes I just want to be quiet.
It's the oldest beer in the United States, or the oldest bar in the United States.
Oh, it's in the United States?
So when was it open?
Google knows the answer to that.
Yeah, I'm not Googling in the middle of the podcast.
Yeah,
though,
me
Jenny.
either.
I don't have a producer or anything that I could just.
What? You're not
lean
Joe
on
Rogan?
Right now. No, I'm not.
You're not?
Far from it.
Oh my God, I'm not either.
I'm better looking than Joe Rogan, but
Oh.
no. I wish I did have a producer or something like that you could just Google.
Oh, hey, look it up. I mean, I could technically do it right here on my phone.
I could do it too, I guess. McSorley's.
Sorley.
Yeah, there it is. McSorley's NYC Old Ale House. Oldest bar in America. Why is it so famous?
What's that? Did you find the opening date yet?
No. It was opened.
I think it was like 17 something.
Come on. Oh, definitely back in 1912. There's a painting from 1912. It's older than that.
Yeah,
though.
it's like a couple 100 years old.
Yeah. Opened in the mid 19th century.
Oh.
So that would be 1800s. So the mid 1800s.
Okay.
Huh. Interesting. Probably right around the same time as The Gangs of New York. Do you remember that movie?
Yeah.
Okay, with Leonardo DiCaprio. That was depicted in that time frame.
Thank you for that. A little bit of
You're welcome. So,
information.
yeah, here it is. Claimed that it opened its doors in 1854.
Wow. Okay.
And yeah.
Maybe when I play trivia, that will be a question.
There you go. There you go. McSorley's. And it's cool, though. You only get a choice of dark or light beer. That's it.
That's what I love about it.
That's it.
Is I love the simplicity of it.
And then you get like a meat platter if you want. Cheese.
Well, I work at Don's Rock in Clinton, New York. And,
do you?
Yeah, it's like the most, I would say like dive bar in America.
It's close to it. I've never walked out of there sober.
Yeah, and it's always like I joke with everyone. I'm like, they're always like, "Can I pay with credit card?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, but this bar's kind of like from 1984, and we don't accept credit cards. But you can use that ATM over there."
Yeah.
But see, I love the owner, Mr. Mark Smith, because I think that like every bar owner usually has their own method, and I want to call his the Smitty method. So he won't have like. Was it salt for margaritas? So, so it doesn't get on the bar. Like just dumb shit like that. He keeps it very simple. So if you want a margarita, you're not going to get one there. Like, then we get these college kids coming in on the weekend, and one kid will be like, "Oh, can I get an old fashioned?" And I'm like 4 people deep, like, you want me to stop and make you an old fashioned? Unfortunately, we don't have the products to do that, But yeah, you make fast money, you just execute drinks, deliver,
Are they closing that place, or is he selling it or something?
He's selling it, allegedly. But I don't think we have
a staple in the Clinton community.
Well, allegedly, it's a landmark. It's a historic landmark. 'Cause that bar is actually over 100 years old.
Wow.
Yeah,
I believe it.
Yeah, it definitely's got some character to it. Mm-hmm. But I love it, It's allegedly a sports bar.
Quintessential dive bar.
Yeah, I mean, I live
far.
right by there. I just walk right there. It's just great.
When do you work there?
I work there on the weekends.
Cool.
Friday, Saturday nights.
So if people want to stop out and see you, they can
God, please.
go to Don's Rock.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Get your Jenny Red on.
See my radiant personality. God, no. I love it there. The people that come in there, like the regulars, are just nice. And, it's just something about a good old badass dive bar,
I love that town.
Yeah.
Such a cute little town.
I love it except for that fire horn. If I could just take a baseball bat to that horn that goes off on the, the fire station. Because it sounds like a tugboat. It just goes, rah, rah. If I could get rid of that, then the town would be perfect for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a cute little town, though.
It is. It's
I
wonderful.
love it. I love the way they decorate it for the holidays.
I live right on the Park Row, so where they got all the little shops. So it's weird. Sometimes I'll come home all miserable, and I'm like, oh, it looks like I live on a Christmas card.
And a Christmas card, it does. It looks
they
like
have the lights and all the trees, the big Christmas tree, and the shops. Then they have like this big Christmas thing, and where people go around caroling, and they'll do like horses where the kids get to do like a little horse ride. It's so picturesque. I think that's why I live there. I mean, and like I walk out my door. Going anywhere, I see somebody I know. It's just everyone's just friendly and kind.
That's good.
Yeah,
It's the way it should be.
yeah, it should definitely be like that.
Yes. Thursday coming up. You got pins. Promote that.
Yeah, come Thursday to Penn's, 10 o'clock. I'll be your lovely host, along with 6 other comedians. I mean,
And who are they again?
yeah, I got the thing right here because I don't want to mess up things. We got Sean Neary. I met him in front of, what was it, Uptown Theater a couple weeks ago. It was pretty funny just talking to him. So he's actually our opener. So I like to always give a slot to somebody local that, is wanting to do something. So I'm actually really excited to see how he's going to do. And then I got Jeff Nile. He's from the Syracuse area. I'm not sure. I don't really know him that much, but I know he's pretty good from what everyone says. January, she's the other female like me performing. She's all over. Really nice girl. John Parker, he went to school in New York City for comedy and actually graduated, performed at Gotham and, other places down there. Tori Seward, like I said before, that kid's all over the place. New York City, Binghamton, and Country Boy, Edmund. He actually just went out to L.A. to do some chocolate show. They literally called the show Chocolate. I don't know, but anyways, he sent an audition tape, so he got to go out there, perform some badass club out there. I don't know. We're just going to leave that one alone, right?
There you go.
Anyways, Angela Becker's a lovely woman running the venue, and then, just get online. I guess, inbox me or whatever if you want reserved seating.
Slide into your DMs.
Yeah, it's been weird. I've been having some weird DMs sliding in. Like today was like, oh, hey, do you need security for the show? I'm like, I remember when I did these shows like years ago, like it was Uptown Theater before the guy bought it. I would just get all these weird like circus type freaks like, okay, can I perform for you? Or, I don't know. It's starting to do that again.
Huh.
It's just weird. Yeah.
So your DMs are starting to get some activity.
Oh, my DMs get activity all the time.
Do they?
Oh, hey, sexy, what are you doing? And then I don't respond, and this guy will message me again, and then again, like a week later, the same thing, and I'm like, block. I have a very long block list.
Do you?
Yeah, and it's nobody I know. It's just these weird, DMs.
Do you sometimes go to the block list and like pretend it's like you got like your own little personal prison?
Oh my God, I think that's vicious. I should totally do that.
Yeah,
it's like when I'm hungover,
let's look in and check in on this one, then block them again.
Yeah, look at this son of a bitch over here. Block. I hope you and your fat girlfriend break up.
Hysterical. Nice. Go down and support Jenny Reddit Pins and all her endeavors to Jenny's Meats and the brewery at the beer garden.
Just be a good person, support yourself, and just go out and laugh for 2 hours. It's not about me. It's about my comedians doing a killer show, and you get food, and that's it. It's just about comedy. It's not about money. It's just about performing and having a good fucking time.
Amen to that, sister.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thanks for coming to hang with me.
No, thank you.
Do this again, anytime you
It's like
want.
my 3rd time on here.
I know. I've been slacking today, actually. I've been so much going on. And
He left me outside stranded. I texted him, I'm here.
She's locked out. I didn't even know you were out there. And
I felt like I was homeless.
I heard the phone ring, and I'm like, oh, shit, sorry. Anyways, thanks, Jenny Red. You rock.
You rock.
Who else? Other people that rock, too, are my sponsors. Upgrade Brain Formula. Check out freemanformula.com. Use promo code Disruption for 15% discount. Help wake up your brain.
Lasting Confidence. I'm excited about this
Lasting
company.
Confidence, where men go for growth. You go to lastingconfidence.com. You can use promo code Disruption. It'll give you a discount. It's where men go for growth. So if you want a little extra inches on your member, and it's lasting, too. It's like your flaccid penis. It hangs.
Real
it
question
hangs
is,
longer.
does it help with erectile dysfunction?
Yes, it does.
It
does. Well, from what Jeremy was saying, if you have ED, you should get that looked into first before you go into the procedure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yes, it
The
does
more you
help.
know.
The more you know. Yeah. Hey, we take care of your penis around here
Hey,
on my podcast.
Women, we need those things to work. So I support this.
We got lasting confidence, and we also have ball wash and nut rub. So if you go to ballwash.com, use promo code members only, get yourself a 15% discount, get you some nut rub. Nut rub it's the best. I swear by that product.
Would you rub it on your balls?
I do it on the inside of my legs. It prevents chafe and sweat and all that.
Yeah.
And my freaking dick smells so good. It does.
Do they have that for tits, like tit rub? My tits don't smell, but they get a little sweaty sometimes.
Humidity?
Humidititties, yeah. They should actually tell them to make that stuff. Just call it humidititties.
Humidity.
Put it in there.
Shout out to EJA Moving Services. When you're ready to move and relocate or whatever, you need something done, something logistical, you want car transportation down south, if you're a snowbird, if you want to move your college student into their dorm rooms, have EJA do all the work for you. EJAmoving.com. Thank you to Joey's at 307 Mohawk Street. Give them a call today for reservations, 315-864-3527. Shout out to Utica Coffee. We love our friends over at Utica Coffee. Of course, we love our friends over at Saranac, as Jenny's drinking one of the green teas right now. Saranac.com. Check out their new beer garden too. Visit Jenny over there in the new beer garden. You won't be disappointed. They've got some good food and some unique drinks over there, and
just a great atmosphere.
And it's a great atmosphere.
This community, man. I love it.
It's awesome over there. Yeah. It really is. And then shout out to Dave Longeretta, my attorney, who's been keeping me out of trouble for a long time. 315-735-6162 if you need some legal advice. So Jenny Red, you rock. Thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you.
It's been a lot of fun.
Helping me and having me on your show again.
Of course. Rock out, sister. Later.